it's been a busy week, I would say. It's been an amazing festival. I mean, it went beyond our expectation in terms of quality and experience for everyone that attended. And we hope that next year we triple the numbers again. And it's just been a very rewarding week. You know, it really isn't me, Sherry. It really is a team of worldwide jury members that look at these films and rate them. And what is going to happen tonight is really the work of dozens and dozens of volunteers, not just here in Regina, but literally around the globe. Mm-hmm. And people who are committed to quality cinematography and quality films and development of youth within the film industry, and it's really, really exciting to see this. I think for me, the other really positive piece out of this is the relationship we're building with the fashion industry, to be able to create an economic hub between the two industries supporting each other, and that's a very important piece when you live in a city the size of Regina.
Yes.
We have to work together to create beautiful things like this. And I think for the Regina International Film Festival right now, our focus is celebrating the filmmakers, which makes us very different than other festivals, because it's typically the stars, you know, the actors that get the red carpet. And we want to celebrate the filmmakers. You know, in a few years, yes, we will have actors and actresses coming to the red carpet, but right now we're celebrating the filmmakers.
I had a film called Becoming Burlesque, which screened today, and it's a story about a mixed-race Muslim girl who falls in love with burlesque cabaret and has to kind of reconcile the two sides of herself. It's a dance drama, but there's a lot of humor in it as well.
And what do you think of this festival?
I think it has a lot of potential. I think it's in its third year, and I think it'll only grow from here. It had a really sort of international feeling to the programming, and the hospitality is really nice, and it's cool to sort of feature, you know, a festival in a place like Regina, so you can draw, you know, people to this place and explore it. So I think it's really terrific, and I think it has a long future.
My name is NADIA ZOUAOUI. I'm a documentary filmmaker. I live in Montreal. My film was finalist last year at RIFFA, so they asked me to be a member of the jury this year for Canadian documentaries. I think it's getting bigger, just 3 years, and it's very rich, great films, great encounters, people from all over Canada, the US. I met people coming from China, Afghanistan, and it just widens our horizons and makes our world one place, and it's amazing.
Well, I was able to help with Canadian shorts and to take a look at some of the submissions. There was a lot of exciting submissions, and really excited to see Regina being able to share all the great films that are coming both internationally and locally. Well, I found it really interesting. Yesterday I was part of the panel for Speaking the Truth, and the discussion, I walked away actually pretty moved from the stories from the other panelists as well. So I really felt that there's a really wonderful connection with a lot of the guests that are here, and just to see the support that they have for telling stories in a positive but also in a way that addresses some of our concerns as women in the industry was really thoughtful and provoking.
I spent 35 years in production on a documentary about talk radio in Vancouver. I started shooting in the early 80s and I finished it last year, and a colossal amount of footage for a story about cultural phenomena on the coast. And this is a really good place for kids to come and show their films and talk about things, and it's been delightful.
I'd done a lot of writing before and been featured in literary magazines and kind of been in that world, and film has always been one of my favorite mediums, and I just thought, it was something I really wanted to do, so I wrote a script, and I partnered with Jeremy Ratzlaff, who's our director of photography, and he has all those skills to help make
he's
things.
Madly skilled.
Yeah. He helped me learn how to direct, so he'd be like, "You're supposed to say action now." Oh, right, action, So he kind of helped me become a director a little bit, yeah.
I think it's fantastic. I think it's a great way to showcase talent from around the world, but especially to remind people in this province that we have a lot of talent here that can be used, that can be developed if things work out for us and funding comes along. You know, it's nice to see Saskatchewan talent being developed.
When you make any art form in Saskatchewan, I think it kind of can feel isolating, you know, but you know, festivals like this really show that we're not, you know, tinkering in the dark, that we're part of not only a provincial community of filmmakers, but like a global community of filmmakers.
So I'm the writer, director, producer of Cold Hands. It's a short film. Cold Hands depicts my own personal struggle and journey with sexual assault. And so it really deals with the Time's Up and the Me Too movements. And we really made the film to inspire other victims and survivors and hopefully change lives. It's so inviting. They care so much about filmmakers. This festival is a film festival for filmmakers. They've been nothing but welcoming to us as soon as we walked in. All the screenings had very receptive audiences, and they made sure that we've been like taken care of, and that they got people in seats for our screenings, and even like, you know, having drivers bringing us to and from locations, and it's fantastic, honestly. And you really don't come across many festivals like this that really put the filmmakers first and care about their networking opportunities. Claire is such a very inviting and warm spirit. She does nothing but try to make everybody happy.
Incredible. I mean, it's like first the quality of the film they selected in the program. It was really good. It was very high niche, and it makes me feel unbelievable good, and I'm feeling that I'm so honored to be here.
So I'm the writer and producer of the film 1968. It was in the student short film category. So basically it's a short film about the civil rights movement and about sort of what it is there's a riot going on, and there's a black person who's like a radical, one of the sort of member of the Black Panthers, based in the 1960s, and then there's a sort of wealthy white college student, and the two of them are sort of trapped in this warehouse while a riot's going on outside. And so it's kind of about the moments and the discoveries and that go on.
My movie's name is Endless, with a question mark at the end. It's dark, poetic, melancholic, colorful film about violence against women, and you will love it.
Tell me a little bit about this dress.
Yeah, it's a traditional dress for that specific part of Iran that we filmed there. So when you watch the movie, you will see all people there with this dress, different colors, but it's especially for event a little bit beautiful.
As a third year, we are getting into the game, as we getting to know the community, and also community organization getting to appreciate and accept the existence of the festival, and getting involved and to supporting ours. It's so great, and I really want to thank all the sponsors who involved in this year's festival and supported kind-heartedly in all the areas, starting from, you know, the friends of the festival to the lead sponsors. And I really want to thank Regina Retina Clinic and also Affinity Credit Union to take the lead in running the show as lead sponsors. I really want to thank them, and also there's lots of organizations involved: Hotel Saskatchewan and Regina Hotel Association and Tourism Saskatchewan, and there are many more, RBC and Delori, and I really want to thank, and on behalf of the festival and personally myself, and it's turned out very well.
There for the whole thing. I think it was incredible. Definitely exceeded my expectations. It actually did from day one. It's exceeded my expectations.
So I'm Mark Docherty, and I'm presently the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, and I was a former cabinet minister, Parks, Culture and Sport and Culture, and I've been to this event a couple times. I marvel at just how it's grown. I want to give congratulations to the organizers just to get to this point. It's fantastic. The organizers, and John. It's amazing vision. I'm just amazed by the quality of the filmmaking and the diversity. If nothing else, these are stories of inclusion, but we've also got, I think we should celebrate the amount of female filmmakers and directors that
more than 25.
More than 25 that are part of this. So I think it's outstanding, and we need to celebrate this and support its growth.
This is the first time we've been involved in this festival, and it's been a real eye-opener, but it's also, I got a chance to sneak out of work a couple of days and go and check out a couple of the films, and they were just absolutely amazing. I loved every minute of it, very thought-provoking, very inspiring. Also, some of them were actually got me a little bit going, so that was a good thing. Kept me up at night, so yes, freaked me out a little bit, so yes. Kept him up at night too, because I was up at night, so I have to find those directors.
I've been with RBC my entire career, working in commercial banking, and we are proud community sponsors of the event. Just an amazing thing for us to be able to support Saskatchewan and the film industry, but also this ability to showcase Saskatchewan across the whole world and have international people come and see what it's all about.
We are very proud to be part of Regina community, and when I heard about the RIFFA is being organized in Regina, we were very excited, and we come forward, and we thought this is a good way to give back to community and encourage the local art community to be part of, to have events like this. I've heard a lot about TIFA in Toronto, so definitely Regina's standards are going up. People are coming here, so this is definitely recognized Regina on international level. We are truly excited about this opportunity, and as I said, this is the way we want to give back to community. Regina has given us so much, so many opportunities in Regina and in Saskatchewan. And we truly feel like this is a way we can give back to community.
Well, this is my first time, and I have to tell you, this actually has blown my mind, the scale, and this is a truly top-shelf festival. I foresee really, really big things for this festival. I think that once word gets out that it is this crazy, you're going to see a lot more.